Welcome to Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
So, Jojo Siwa has been getting bullied by the LGBTQ crowd.
For what now? Not being gay, right?
For not being lesbian. She's queer. She identifies as queer. She's just not a lesbian anymore.
That's been happening, though.
Yeah.
There's more?
Yeah, it's still going on.
Oh, we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's responding to it now, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
She's responding to the bullying.
As well as she's still getting bullied. Like, it hasn't stopped.
I didn't think it would stop.
Here we go.
So Jojo Siwa has already spoken out about the pressure that...
Just real quick, it's not gonna stop. Even if Jojo Siwa continues to go on to date a woman, only date women,
Yeah.
it's still not gonna stop.
Why?
Because she ruined it by labeling it. If she was like, I'm not sure, I'm experimenting, it would have been different.
Yeah.
But she labeled herself too quickly with everything. So no one's ever going to accept her for anything. I don't care. Jojo, do you. On the off chance that anyone shows you this clip, I think you should live your best life.
Live your best life. I don't understand why they're getting so upset about it. She's still in the community. She just switched letters.
Maybe could you say that some people on the left would like to conserve certain things?
Oh, I thought that they weren't conservatives at all.
Oh, they're not saying they're No, they just want to conserve what it means to be a lesbian, maybe, and therefore are maybe being a little bit more conservative. And that's a thing that pushed a lot of people from the community to the right, is that they want to conserve certain things about the community that we already have established.
Well, I wouldn't say that to them because they get very, very angry at you.
Who? The leftists?
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole, like, why do you think they call it conservative? Conservation.
Because you're conserving stuff.
Yeah. Sorry to break the bubble. I just wanted to bring that up real quick.
It's a good point.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
she faced to identify as a lesbian, and now that she is dating a man and she's in a heterosexual relationship, she doesn't identify with that label anymore. And now she has spoken out further about the backlash that she faced for that decision on a recent podcast appearance with Josh Smith. She's responding to backlash over the revelation that she was dating Chris Hughes, who she met on Celebrity Big Brother last year. She alleged that members of the LGBTQ plus community have bullied her. That's not a surprise. I've seen the online bullying for a while now, but she's talking about in real life. She's getting approached by people in real life who are menacing her, and she believes that it's motivated by the fact that she is no longer out as a lesbian. She said one even stood outside of her recording studio for 2 minutes with middle fingers up. So
That's look.
you have to be really deranged to act like that.
Is there anybody who?
I just wanted to giggle. I wanted you to giggle with me.
Yeah.
It says, quote unquote, I see them flip me off. Like, I see them flip me off. Like, yeah, dude, I mean, that they're going to do that. You're a celebrity. People are going to flip you off in general. That's, like, not that hateful.
It's just a part of life at this point.
I've been flipped off because I passed someone driving.
Yeah.
I actually had someone one time pull over to flip me off as I drove past them. And I thought to myself, wow, this just shows why I was rushing, because you have so much time that you're willing to pull over to flip me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty mild, not gonna lie.
Well, let's continue.
You don't like that you'd be willing to give 2 minutes of your time to just sit there and flip off?
Right. So here's what she said in full. I had somebody that was designed for me she was saying at her age when she was a teenager, that happened to be a girl. And I have somebody that's designed for me now at 22, and I really believe for the rest of my life. She says she's in a very happy relationship with Chris Hughes, but she also described the backlash. It's hard because it feels like my own family has turned on me a little bit. And by her family, she's not referring to her flesh and blood relatives. She's talking about the LGBT family, which is an incredibly insidious lie about chosen family and allyship being a replacement for family. She said, we are the LGBTQIA plus community, not the LG community. It's a beautiful rainbow, and the number one saying of the queer community is love, and that goes both ways. Some found issue with her statement taken with her subsequent positioning as an apparent trad wife, and that's literally just because of a costume that she wore in a music video.
Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the voice. Mary can do the voice.
Others felt abandoned and betrayed by JoJo as they had looked up to her as an important point of lesbian representation. This just means that, she wasn't really humanized by those fans who idolized her in the first place.
Well, they never treated you like a person. When you base your entire career off of generic identity points, then that is all that ends up mattering, because it's not about who you are as a person. It's about what aspects of who you are somebody sees mirrored in you of themselves. So they don't actually care about you. They never have. It's about how much you represent what they feel they are, even if it's not a fair representation at all.
She said, "It's weird. I don't know how open or vulnerable I should honestly speak about this, but when she meets queer people, she says her guard comes up as a result of these experiences, including one where women..."
Welcome to the damn club.
I also get a guard up when I meet gay people for a completely opposing reason.
Like what?
Gay, I say, with queer is the word they use now, right?
Yeah.
Queer people. When I see someone who I can read is queer,
Yeah.
I don't mean just like, a little flamboyantly gay. I mean like queer identifying. I get nervous. I get a little anxiety. Because now I'm worried about if they've seen my opinions online. Now I'm worried if they're going to be hateful towards me. You know what I mean? I get worried that these people are going to be bigoted to begin with. Now JoJo's feeling it because she switched sides.
But she didn't switch sides.
Not like opinion, just like with who she's sleeping with.
See, here's the thing, is that if you're identifying as queer, then being in a straight relationship is offensive to the LGBTQ community. If you're going to say you're queer, then you have to date someone of the same sex, even though being queer is just being bi.
Well, wouldn't you say that people who are trans and date anyone are technically queer by their definition?
Yes?
So queer for them is such an umbrella term. That bi falls under queer. So you don't technically have to be dating someone who has the same genitals as you.
Right, but
I will say...
But according to them, you have to.
Jojo Siwa is just on our side here. LGB without the TQ+.
But she's a Q.
Yeah, but she's saying it's not just the L's and the G's, but it should be.
Did she say it should be?
No, but in my head, I think that she should have put that in there.
It just doesn't make any sense. She's saying she's queer because she's attracted to both sexes, but she doesn't adhere to the gender stereotype of woman. So because she's also in a straight relationship, she's causing offense. She is completely offensive to them because she's in a straight relationship, not in a gay relationship.
Right. So you could say that the people who are mad at Jojo Siwa are conservatives. They're trying to conserve their idea of gay.
Yeah, but they're the same ones who say that, like, a gay guy can date a trans man, and that's a
where
gay
they're
relationship.
backwards.
So it doesn't make any sense.
And unless people start having these conversations with them, they're going to keep getting mad at Jojo Siwa, but also approving of relationships that don't make sense, that are straight with extra steps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It really reflects more on the ideology than it does on Jojo Siwa. Jojo Siwa is just a young woman figuring out what she's trying to do with her life, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously confused. Has only been in the spotlight since she was young. I'm not trying to give her too much credit. I'm just saying she doesn't have the same experiences you or I do. I'm not saying she had gay pushed down her throat, but obviously it was selling.
Yeah, it was selling.
So I could see that they'd market it.
Made her look ridiculous, though. She's doing a lot of really goofy stuff.
So at the end of the day, this is a woman realizing that she didn't like what she was doing and what she felt she was pushed to do.
Yeah.
And now is coming to terms with that. The fact that this is how she wants to live her life. I don't agree with I hope he's the last one. You guys just got together. Calm down.
Calm down.
I honestly, though, like, if you're that happy, genuinely, go be that happy. No, like, for real, go be that happy. Don't let these people flipping you off ruin the happiness that you say you found. I'm not even trying to say that as a judgmental person. I mean, genuinely, don't give a crap. I'm happy with you. Do I care when people say, 26 and 40, that's an age gap? You know, do I care? No. Did I just chuckle off when that lady called me, you my mom? Yes. Like, mm-hmm. There's a give and take to everything. You're never going to make everyone happy. Haven't you ever had a friend who was mad at you because you started dating someone?
Yeah, because I didn't date them.
Or because they didn't like the person?
No. Anytime I dated, it was usually because I didn't date them.
When I was in high school, I started dating a chick, and, like, none of my friends liked her, and so I'd get into fights with my friends because nobody liked her. And I get in fights with her because she didn't like them. So it's the same idea.
You know, if she marries him, they're going to be really, really hateful.
Who? The people who are mad?
The people in the LGBTQ blah, blah, who hate her right now, if she marries Chris Hughes, they're going to go nuclear on her because now...
The worst N-word.
Now she's no longer really a part of the community because she's not open to dating women because she's strictly now going to be married to a man, which means she could still be attracted to women.
You don't know.
But
Here's the thing is you don't know. I'm sorry, I have a hair.
I'm telling you how they will feel about it. That's not how I feel.
But you don't know that at the end of the day. No one knows if they aren't swinging, if she's not seeing people on the side. We don't know because we're not in their lives. So JoJo could hypothetically, I'm not saying she's definitely doing this, but hypothetically could sexually be living bisexually.
Yeah, they could just do the poly marriage thing.
Yeah. There's nothing stopping her from doing that. And if she is sexually attracted to women and that's the arrangement they want to make, they're adults who can make that arrangement.
I highly doubt they're going to be in a polyamorous relationship. They're probably just going to get married and then queer people are going to get all mad.
I agree. I just don't think that there's any actual merit in getting mad. She's just a young woman figuring out what she wants to do.
Well, she was a representative of their crew. So when a representative of your crew turns against you to be in a straight relationship, they're going to get mad at you.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Don't you wish Greta Thunberg would just give up with this whole act?
What act?
The whole, they're hurting everyone. We need help.
I think she should get rid of that haircut.
Aren't you a little sick of hearing her constantly saying how people are dying?
Yeah.
So you were sick of seeing Jojo Siwa with the rainbows and the bows, and now no more rainbows, no bows.
I was just enjoying making fun of her because she was being really goofy and it was funny.
But it's like now people are mad that she grew up. You know what I mean?
They're mad. I'm not mad. I don't care anymore.
I think she did a lot of things for attention. Being gay was clearly one of them. Mm-hmm. And maybe she does have some sexual attraction to women. I'm not knocking that. But I'm not mad that she's doing it. I think that people who maybe are mad that their chance is gone, you think that's what it is?
That's definitely a possibility, yeah.
You think that there's just a lot of people who are like, fuck you, I can't date you.
Yeah, that's usually why, like, K-pop stars don't say they're in relationships because fans won't watch them anymore because fans think they have a chance when they actually don't have a chance in hell.
No, most of these people have zero chance ever.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's like the same thing, you know? They're just getting mad for a different reason.
Well, that would explain why they still believe in the leftist ideology, however are mad at JoJo for not being a lesbian anymore.
They're mad because they feel like they've been slighted by her.
Like they were
lied
led
to.
on.
Yeah. She led them on. Mm-hmm. All these lesbians. And I say that in air quotes because most of them are just bi and they just pretend. But they're going to get mad because, well, they can't compete. Well, they can only compete halfway because they don't have a penis. And apparently she's attracted to a person with a penis right now. Strictly. I don't think if she saw a hot chick, she'd be like, yeah, that's a hot chick. But she wouldn't be like, I want to bang that hot chick and leave my boyfriend. I don't think she's thinking that at all. And I think that makes them mad.
I think it's the only thing that makes them mad.
She believes to be queer have made fun of her. I see them see me and I see them laugh. I see them point. I see them roll their eyes. Now I see them come up to me and take a photo and run away. I see them flip me off while I'm driving. And of course, you can't actually prove that the people who are flipping her off while she's driving are, part of the queer community.
Wait,
but
like
you can usually tell,
is
right?
It like that photo? Wasn't there like some Redditor who got a photo with Sydney Sweeney and they were like making fun of her?
No, I don't remember that.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
But she says this has made her aware of how brutal hate can be outside of the community and inside of the community. I think people need to watch it because I can take it, but other people can't. I think older people need to realize the way that you treat me in this situation doesn't affect me. I promise I am very happy. I'm very loved. I give and feel a lot of love. I'm in a great place.
Older people. Is she trying to say that only these, like, older people are mad at her? I'm sure there's a whole bunch of younger people that are mad at her. And is it new news that people in the community bully other people in the community?
Only for the people who are naive in the community.
Like her. Mm-hmm. Until now.
A lot of people
dumb.
are seeing it. It's eye-opening when you have it personalized.
Yeah, well, because she's been catered to by the community. She's been yes manned by the community when she came out as lesbian, she was the star of the community, the representation, so no one was going to get on her bad side or be mean to her. But now they think they have every right to bully her. And it is eye-opening when you find out that the side that you thought was all loving and true and accepting turns out to be...
Just as bad, if not worse.
Yeah, assholes. Mm-hmm. Just another asshole. That's it.
Yeah.
Who it is affecting is the people who are younger than us seeing what you're saying. I think some people need to listen to Man in the Mirror, referring to Michael Jackson's song. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. And just for such tepid comments as that, this is the type of backlash that she received on X.
Does she really think she's talking to the LGBTQ blah blah community right now? Doesn't she understand that people within this community don't know how to self-reflect and be better people? They just blame everyone else for everything and yell and scream and then act holier than thou.
She really thinks that just by bringing attention to it, it'll stop the anger. But I don't think it ever will.
No, if anything, they'll get even more
Nasty.
vile towards her, yeah.
One said, you were cheating on your GF with a man, Chris Hughes, who showed interest in you because you called yourself a lesbian and fulfilled his turning a lesbian fantasy on national TV. You are spawned by the devil. That's quite a finishing line there.
The idea that the cheating would have been okay if it was with a woman?
I suppose so. And we don't know for sure if that allegation is true, by the way.
Yeah.
Her ex is a woman named Kath Ebbs, and that woman then spoke about how she was basically dumped for Chris Hughes by Jojo Siwa and unwittingly.
There was something going on, definitely, while they were still together. But I will say, it is worse if you're an actual lesbian and you're dating a woman and she cheats on you with a man. It does hurt more than if you're cheated on by a woman with another woman. It still sucks, but it's just, it stings just a little bit more when it's a guy.
Why?
Well, because you feel like you were lied to, and also you can't compete. So you feel like you are worthless, like you can't match up to who they cheated on you with. Like you're not good enough. But if you're cheated on with another woman, it's like, okay, well, I can compete with that. I don't feel lesser than, because the whole time the women who were lesbians, most women swing straight. And so just to be slighted like that, it burns.
I don't share your exact opinion in the competing fashion. I feel like if a woman cheats on me with a man, she'd rather have a man. And at the very least, she'd rather have that man than me.
Obviously, yeah.
I don't feel like it's this. If I'm with a bisexual woman, then I feel like she's like missing out on something she wants.
If you're with a lesbian, because she was saying she was a lesbian.
If I'm with a woman and she cheats on me with a man, it's not about a competition thing in my head. It's not that I can't compete with him. It's that I don't have what he has.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fulfill those needs.
Yeah, which means you never fulfilled those needs.
It's never competing makes it seem like I'm going to make it work still. Whereas like just accepting that you don't have it, it allows like a let go, a release. I wouldn't want to be cheated on with a man or a woman. You know what I mean? For my partner to cheat on me.
But if your lesbian partner cheated on you with a woman, or if your lesbian partner cheated on you with a man, which one sucks more?
They both suck more.
Not one sucks more than the other?
No, because the thing is, I'm breaking up with either situation. I'm not staying in either one.
See, my personal belief is it sucks more if your lesbian girlfriend cheats on you with a man, because that means the whole time she's been lying to you. She ain't gay. She lied to you.
I think
the whole time she wanted something else and she never told you about it.
I'd say the same is true when she cheats on you with a woman. It's just not a penis. It's gross when someone does it with a penis in my head, but it's not like worse because either way the relationship is doomed if you're cheating on me with anyone.
Well, we'll agree to disagree on this one.
Okay.
Response said,
what they did.
He literally said, they're referring to Mickey Rourke now, you won't be gay when I leave here on Celebrity Big Brother. This was a huge controversy. And then she had to go and prove him right. And now lesbians are receiving more threats than ever, thanks to her. But sure, she's the victim. So they're saying Jojo Siwa has failed the lesbian sisterhood.
And she's caused an uptick in threats against LGBTQ members.
I suppose that's the argument.
There is a 20 from Matahu, 99, says tolerance at its best.
What lesbian sisterhood? There's a sisterhood? Where was it? Where is it?
The Scissoring Sisters. You've never heard of them?
Are you joking right now?
Yes.
Okay. I never heard of this lesbian sisterhood thing. Like the power of one, the power of many kind of weird shit. Where's the sisterhood? Like,
I don't mean to be rude or, I guess, racist or anything, but sisterhood is usually something you hear more out of the black community.
yeah, sisters. But this, lesbian sisterhood? Lesbians can't even agree on the basic term of what lesbian is. I don't think there's a sisterhood out there right now. If it is, it's really tiny.
So, yeah, lesbians are apparently mad at Jojo Siwa for increasing the crimes against lesbians.
What
I don't
crimes against
think-
lesbians?
I don't think it's a crime for a man to say something gross. I think it's a crime for him to do something gross, for him to put his hands on you, for him to say he's going to do something gross to you. But if a man just, like, says that he doesn't think you'll be a lesbian when you're leaving tonight, like, as long as he's not touching you and you're safe, you're kind of good. It did sound like a threat. What Mickey Rourke said did sound like a threat. So I don't condone what he said to this day. However, Jojo Siwa did not help. She did not help the lesbians there. I will give everyone that much. She kind of proved that he was at least right by saying what he said. And that's a little messed up. I'm not going to hate JoJo for it, but I see. You proved him right. You could have waited. You could have left the show and then started dating Chris Hughes. You know, maybe to be like a spiteful lesbian like most lesbians really are.
She was still in a relationship with a chick while she was all over him in the hot tub.
That's what I was saying when the video was playing, is it was cheating by my definition, because if I ever saw you touching another woman like that, let alone a man, but if I ever saw you touching another woman like that in person in a video, I'd be like, so we're done, right?
Obviously.
So, like, we're so done.
That would be the case. But she was coming out here and saying, like, oh, I didn't cheat because I broke up with her before him and I got together. But from what I saw, what she was doing was full-blown cheating. I don't care if they didn't kiss or they didn't have sex. They were all over each other. They were being way physically affectionate with each other, like in bed, in the hot tub. That's cheating. It's not full-blown cheating like they're humping, but it's cheating.
I'd say it's even beyond emotional cheating. How many people do you cuddle up with like that?
You?
It's one thing to, like, get a hug from someone. It's a whole other thing to, like, cuddle up with someone.
Get in bed with someone under the covers or lay on top of them while you're in the hot tub together while you have a girlfriend back
Start
home.
rubbing them left, right, and center.
Yeah, massaging them, cuddling with. It's just no, it didn't make her look good as a lesbian or as someone who could be in a relationship. It makes her, like, no integrity, no honesty. Just made her look cockapoo-poo.
And it made Mickey Rourke look so correct.
And psychic.
And then the slapping their face emoji.
One actually defended her, saying that they interpreted Mickey Rourke's comments as threats that were given a lukewarm defense from Chris Hughes, her now boyfriend, who offered her camaraderie. Jojo Siwa is a victim of homophobic violence and was put in a position to be groomed. And in this situation, she had no community. We all then mocked her. We bullied her.
Violence? Did she get whacked? She get hit? She get kicked? She got tripped?
I'll agree that it sounded like a threat.
It did sound like a threat, but where's the violence?
Well, the threat would imply that, like, you won't be a lesbian when you leave because I'll be taking care of that.
But where's the violence?
I guess in how he'd take care of it, hypothetically.
But he didn't do violence against her. There was no violence. There were words. There were threats, but that's not violent.
No, this person's saying that Mickey Rourke made a...
Holy shit, bro. Whew. Remy. Okay, you were saying?
This person's saying that Mickey Rourke made a threat. And it was...
My dog is, like, right down here by my feet, and he just let one rip really bad.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Join our memberships to keep our channel going. And if you got anything, if you want to say something, say something. Bye.
What?